For example, coffee grows in a fruit on a tree, a coffee cherry. Each fruit only contains 2 beans, and each is picked by hand. So somebody picked 25 different fruits for your cup of coffee that you just had.
Hello and welcome to Turn Off, Turn On Ventures. Today we have Sander from Carble. Welcome on the show, Sander.
It's a pleasure.
Let's start with the first question. Can you quickly introduce yourself and your company?
So my name is Sander. I have a background working in the coffee sector. For the last 15 years I was sourcing coffee from all over the world for many of the world's leading coffee brands. And since a year I am CEO and co-founder of a startup called Carble.
Great. Tell me a bit more about what Carble does and what sort of change Carble is trying to make in the world.
So the change that we want to make in the world is that we make environmental sustainability also economically sustainable. Now what does that mean? It means that farmers who grow coffee or cocoa or other commodities in harmony with nature, who protect nature with the crops that they grow, should be financially rewarded for doing so, and they're currently not being rewarded. So that's a change that we would love to see.
Amazing. You mentioned that you've been building Carble for almost a year now.
This is true.
What is the most difficult time, you would say, in building this company?
I think the hardest part is, especially when you're a little bit more mature in your career, so I'm 37 at the moment, to take the leap. So to leave the comfort of a corporate job and to start without fixed income or with much less income. That was, at least for me personally, the hardest thing.
The coffee and cocoa industry is something that's quite consumer heavy. People drink a lot of coffee, people eat a lot of chocolate, but may not understand a lot of what goes on behind the scenes. Is there something interesting about the industry that you would like to share with people listening?
Oh wow, that's a great question. So I think people have no idea how many hands are involved in making one cup of coffee. For example, coffee grows in a fruit on a tree, a coffee cherry. Each fruit only contains 2 beans, and each is picked by hand. So somebody picked 25 different fruits for your cup of coffee that you just had. I think that's amazing.
Wow, that is quite shocking. Finally, we have this channel to sort of reach out to climate founders and other aspiring entrepreneurs. In your 1 year journey of building this company, is there any practical advice you can give to other people doing this?
Well, what I've learned in this year is that if you dream very big, for example, big in the impact that you want to achieve. In our case, our dream is to generate $1 billion of additional income for 1 million smallholder coffee farmers. If you have such ambitious goals, it motivates others also to collaborate with you, to either join your team or to invest in your company. And I think that is something that has really helped us. So my advice to other aspiring founders would be to dream big.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sander, and all the best in your journey in building Carble.
Thank you, Gia.